Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Shannon. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me again. It's so nice to have you here. I wanted to do a video today. I had clinical this morning and I just was in the mood. I got everything I needed to do done and I was like, let me reward myself with filming a few videos. I have several ideas and I got new lights and I'm very excited to test them out. I don't know if I set them up correctly. I'm still a novice YouTuber. I don't really know what I'm doing. So any tips, tricks, whatever is greatly appreciated. So just shoot me a DM or a comment and let me know what I can do to better my videos so that you will enjoy them more. Today's video I wanted to talk about, I already did a video similar to this, but I wanted to do an updated why I buy consignment and where I buy pre-loved luxury goods. First, I came up with 4 reasons why I buy consignment or pre-loved items, and then I also wrote down 8 places where I personally have purchased pre-loved or used designer goods from. And I wanted to share with you all of these things to help you guys because I'm all about being a smart consumer. So if I can save money, if I can sell something that I'm not using to fund something that I will use and will enjoy, I'm going to do that. So I hope that this video is helpful and not too all over the place. I think I have laid everything out and I thought this through. I just literally was eating one day, I think I was eating breakfast and I was like just processing what I wanted to say, and I think I've come up with some good tips. So the first reason I buy consignment is because it can save you money. Now I say it can because there are times where resellers will upcharge or sell something for a premium price, and I get it. I totally understand that there's a time and a place for selling for a premium price if something's super hard to find, if it's, you know, just a rare bag or a limited edition bag or whatever it may be. You know, it is more valuable because it's not as common on the market. Say like a Louis Vuitton Neverfull is going to be across the board pretty standard price on the resale market, whereas a certain Chanel flap bag may be way overpriced, but justifiably so. Will I be spending thousands of dollars over retail for something? No, that's just not in my price range or budget. But for some people it's worth it and it is an investment. So again, another example would be purchasing an Hermes Birkin new, you know, maybe upwards of $11,000 to $12,000. But on the resale market, they may be going for $16,000 to $18,000. So it's just a matter of supply and demand and what people are looking for. So you'll see on the pre-loved market that sometimes things will have an increase and then there'll be fluctuations of this product is really super popular right now, like mini bags. And so those may be costing more than if again, say the Neverfull is on the market. That's always usually a consistent price. Number 2, you can find pieces that you may not find on the brand new market, such as limited edition items, limited quantity items like the 21P collection, caramel bags, things like that. So, for example, let me go get it. Okay, a great example of this would be my square mini that I got from ReDeluxe. This bag is a caviar square mini from Chanel, and they don't make this anymore. This bag, they only make lambskin, I believe, square minis, and this color especially is just not found on the market. I remember in the summertime I went to the Chanel boutique and asked my SA about this bag, and he's like, Shannon, I haven't seen that in years. Like, basically good luck. You know, you're never going to find it. And so luckily, because I waited and didn't spend $6,000 or $7,000 on this bag somewhere else on the pre-loved market, it just kind of fell into place. That's the other thing. Like, you need to be able to know when you should click buy now or invoice me, and when you should say, I'm gonna hold off, I'm going to wait. And like I said, I saw this bag going for $6,000 or $7,000 on the pre-loved market, and it just wasn't going to work for me. That just wasn't what I was willing to pay for this bag. So I found this right around the retail price, and so I said, perfect, that is a great opportunity to buy this bag, and that's how I scored this beauty. So you really just have to know when, again, to impulse buy and be like, yes, this is the only opportunity I'm going to get for this bag, or when you should just say, I'd be okay going without for now or forever. It really depends. Number 3, something I personally love about consignment shopping is supporting a small business, whether it is a luxury consignment store or a local consignment store. I love supporting a small business. For example, ReDeluxe, Season 2 Consign, BrandBagGirl. I'm going to mention all of these people again later. Those are just a few examples, but sometimes, I mean, I buy from Fashionfile all the time. You guys know that. You've seen all of my unboxings, and I love that company too, but you know, TheRealReal and all that stuff, they're not living off of me. And even like the smaller stores I support, they're not really living off of me either, but their connections that they make with their customers, the interpersonal connections and relationships that we make. You know, I love the ladies at Season 2 Consign, ReDeluxe, Hunter, and Georgia are incredible people, and so I would gladly choose them as a priority to shop with over someone else. I usually start with those few consignment places or resellers, and then I will move on to something else if I'm not finding what I want. So it's really important to me, especially now with the whole, you know, going on, that I support people that support me. And it's just this mutual relationship, and not just like you do this and then you owe somebody, but it's just, you know, when people are good to you, you remember when people are good to you, and just the simple things like how these people will package your items when they send it to you, or the, you know, whatever. It's just to me, it's a better experience. I would just personally rather shop with people who appreciate me and respect me over somebody that literally doesn't care about me, because a larger corporation is not going to recognize you. They're not gonna, you know, be like, oh, hey Shan, like whatever. Not that like you need that treatment, but it's just nice. It's a bonus. It's an added plus, if you will. Anyways, I didn't really know how to get that out, but I hope you understand that I would rather support a smaller, more personal business than a larger corporation when I can. The 4th reason why I buy consignment or pre-loved is because you can get better quality items. Vintage bags, in my opinion, and in a lot of y'all's opinion, are better made. It's no secret that the prices are inflating and the quality is mediocre or going down. It's really, you know, it's not a balance. It's more of the price is up here and the quality's down here. But with vintage, it's like the price is maybe here and the quality is up here. So you have to kind of weigh out, you have to weigh the pros and cons of everything, and you have to decide like, oh, was this bag worth buying new, or would I prefer pre-loved? For example, I prefer Chanel bags vintage. Those are the bags that really speak to me. To me, it's more exciting to get a vintage Chanel flat bag than it would be to go to Newbury Street in Boston and pick out a brand new one. That's just how I feel, and it's just one of the perks of buying consignment. You get that quality, and you can tell these bags are 20, 30 years old and they look incredible. They still feel incredible, Their hardware is barely tarnishing, and if it is, you can send it to leather surgeons or whomever and get it fixed. It's not like you get the bag and there's already like popped stitches and cracked canvas or tarnishing hardware or scratches. It's like the quality's there and it always has been, and now if you're buying brand new, you're not really getting that, and that's kind of disappointing. It's actually very disappointing because we all work super hard for our money, and so when we're buying luxury goods, we have those expectations that everything's going to be perfect, and unfortunately most of the time it's not. The next part of this video is where to buy pre-loved. So I've already mentioned a few of my top favorites, and I will list them in the description bar below. But number one is Season 2 Consign. Those ladies, they do their lives, they crack me up, they will make your day. If you are having a bad day, just seriously go to their page, watch their old lives, whatever. They are so funny and just bubbly and bright, and you want to be their friend in real life. Like, I wish I lived down in Florida because I would be there all the time. Next is ReDeluxe, which again, this is where I got my beautiful square mini, and I still can't believe that this baby is mine. Georgia and Hunter are absolutely amazing. They're so personable. I've had multiple experiences purchasing from them, and I've always been very happy. They are more than happy to send you photos and communicate with you and work with you about payments and stuff like that. So I highly recommend them. Third place I would recommend is BrandBagGirl. She does a lot of Louis Vuitton, some Gucci, and maybe some others, but really focuses on Louis Vuitton. I got my Mimosa Neverfull from her. I used her personal shopping service. You pay $150 to have her source an item for you, and then that $150 gets applied towards the rest of your purchase. So if you're paying $1,000, you put your $150 down for her to find the item for you as like a security deposit. So if you end up saying never mind, they keep that. And then once they find it, you can either make payments or just pay the $850, what's left over of the total $1,000, and then you'll get your bag. So I highly recommend using the personal shopping service because her posts will be up for 30 seconds to a minute and everything's sold. So if you're frustrated by trying to snag something on her site that you really want, just DM her and use that service and you'll have no issues. Next is LV Lenka. She's had some amazing pieces for great prices, and I have shopped with her multiple times and absolutely loved every second of it. I've also consigned with most of these places, so that's another plus. I've actually consigned with all the 4 places that I've mentioned so far. Number 5 is eBay. Now eBay comes with a caution sign. It comes with a lot of red flag signs. You have to know how to read them. I would recommend eBay if and only if you are a seasoned buyer, if you know your stuff, if you know what the red flags are, if you know what to shop for. I am not going to tell you what the red flags are or anything like that because I do not want to be responsible if you get something that is not authentic, but get it double authenticated. Make sure it says authentic in the listing, in the top caption and in the description. And if you use PayPal, if it's not authentic, if you get it authenticated when you get it, it says not authentic, then you can open a case and get your money back, perhaps. But don't, if something seems to be too good to be true, it probably is. You know, if you're seeing a Chanel bag for $800 or $400, just let it go. Save your money and really do your research, because the last thing you want to do is get into a spot where you may or may not get your money back. So really only buy from eBay if you know what you're doing. And if not, that's totally okay. The rest of the places that I'm telling you to shop guarantee authenticity, so no worries. The next place is Fashionfile. Fashionfile is a hit or miss. As far as pricing goes, I've gotten some really good deals on there. I have consigned with them before. I've sold to them before. It's a hit or miss. Sometimes they're really overpriced. Sometimes you can find some really good deals. You know, if it's worth it to you to lose some money on a bag just to sell it, then go for it. But I always consult several places when I'm looking to sell something. If I don't sell it myself personally, if I'm looking to consign or have someone buy it out, I weigh my options and decide which one is going to give me the most money, because you obviously want to make the most of your money back, or, you know, make a small profit if you can. It's really up to you. Next is Rebag. I've never purchased with them, but that's another site people seem to enjoy shopping at. And TheRealReal, I've sold with them. I've had some hit or miss experiences with them. I've known people that shop there and had good and bad experiences. So really just, again, do your research. And I know it can be a pain in the butt, but if you're spending this much money, you want to be happy. So read descriptions, look at pictures, ask questions, and, you know, just do what's best for you. That is everything for today. I hope that this was helpful in explaining what the perks of buying consignment or secondhand, pre-loved, however you want to say it. It's why I do it. Again, there's times where it's just you're better off buying new because the pre-loved market's so inflated at times, but there are times where you can find super good deals, and any money you can save is great because you can use it towards another purchase or just keep it in your bank account. So that is everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video, and let me know if you enjoyed it and if you buy consignment / pre-loved and who you enjoy buying from. And don't forget to comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.